Over 20 women who are believed to have been trafficked into the United States and forced into the sex trade were rescued in Polk County, Florida. Sheriff Grady Judd noted that most of the victims identified as victims of sex trafficking were Cuban and had been trafficked across the Mexican border. He explained that the women had likely been told that they must engage in prostitution to pay off debt, and they were threatened with harm to their families back in their home countries if they didn't comply with the sex traffickers. A few of the women had arrived in the United States within the last 2 weeks. The sheriff explained that the victims are scared and that they're paying a horrible price. If the federal government was truly motivated to stop or even slow this horror, they would act to solve the illegal immigration crisis. But what are you doing, Kamala? An elected official on the school board for San Diego's Del Mar Union School District, Dr. Scott Wooden, was one of the 200 arrests connected to the trafficking victims. Wooden, a molecular biologist who previously owned a massage parlor, there's a coincidence, allegedly attempted to solicit a prostitute for $200. So he's a prostitute user. Perhaps we could say that there's nothing wrong with that inherently. However, when you're paying sex traffickers, those holding women or indeed, children against their will and subjecting them again to this horror of having to sell their bodies to service made-up debts, then yeah, that's the point that we take issue. Victims are being offered an opportunity to get connected with social services and receive help from non-profit organizations such as One More Child. So let's pray that all of the victims here do get the support that they need. It is a problem. There's no easy answer. Should the victims automatically be granted United States citizenship? I don't think so. I mean, we've got to feel sorry for them, but at the same time, a nation has to protect itself.